Hey everyone, it's me, your girl Paradise, Nicole Hendrickson. How are you doing? I just wanted to take some time, a few seconds, and express how I feel. And for those of you who don't know what's happening in my beautiful paradise island of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, we are going through one of the roughest times right now. We're strong people. We are loving people. We can unite and we are strong together. But right now, in case you're not aware, our volcano, La Soufre, um, has erupted and is showing, you know, its ugly head. um, yeah, so there's a lot of devastation in St. Vincent and the Grenadines right now, and it's hard on everyone. It's super hard on those in St. Vincent and Grenadines. There's ash everywhere. There's a sense of not knowing what's to come. People are displaced. Had to uproot everything, like just grab the most important stuff and head to shelters and leave their homes, their land, their property, their animals, and there's ash everywhere, and it's hard to breathe for most. And it's the uncertainty. It's the your life. Vincentians' lives just changed overnight, just like that. Can you imagine that? Like, I mean, it can happen to anyone. Um, but right now, we're struggling, and we really thank you for all your help that you've, like, people around the world are helping, in our diaspora. Thank you so much for showing us love and for coming out when we need you. And for me, it's like I'm doing everything I can too. Like, not all of us are, showing what we're doing, but a lot of us are working behind the scenes. And I have family and friends and relatives and a generation in SVG. My mom, my dad, um, Roslyn Hendrickson. Some people know as Claire from Layu, South Rivers. My father, Trevor, um, Archbishop Fitzroy Hendrickson, and Elsia Hendrickson Young, my grandmother and grandfather. I mean, like, I grew up, I am a Vincentian to the bone. And I love my island. I love my paradise. I love my people. And it is so hard. I know everyone's going through a lot in this world with all this crazy stuff, and things are changing, and kids are not in school, and we have to isolate and social distance, and we can't connect as human beings, and it's hard. But it's hard for me, maybe why I haven't come on and express myself, but it's hard to watch my family, my friends, people who I love, people who I've worked with, people who I know in SVG going through all of this, and you feel helpless. Like, you do all you can, you send stuff, you connect, you do all you can, but you feel helpless, and I'm just watching all the posts and all the stuff that's happening down there and what people are dealing with right now. And as an empath, someone who feels too, I feel the stress and the uncertainty and the fear, and just, having a volcano and you don't know what it's up to, and erupting, and just changing your whole life, and not knowing if you'll have supplies and water, and relocating to shelters, and kids. It must be very hard for them right now, and they're going through a lot. And then I hear it's really humid, and if you don't have a fan or air conditioning, it's hard. um, So it's really hard. It's hard for, when I started my company, when I became when I started Caribbean Connections Television, um, because I've been acting and doing stuff for years. And when I started Caribbean Connections Television, one of my motivation was to highlight my island of St. Vincent, Grenadines, as a Vincentian, as an ambassador, as a former Miss SVG. I wanted people to see how beautiful it was. And once we were on Caribbean Connections Television was on CD and then CTTV and then CBC, and um, we covered the whole Caribbean diaspora, and but a lot of our highlights, and people used to complain, why are you covering so much of SVG? But because that's where my heart is, that's where that's where my heart is. So we went to SVG. We even covered the Argyle Airport. Every show, every episode had something on St. Vincent and the Grenadines, as well as other islands, of course. But you know, that was one of the motivations, because Vincentians are beautiful people. We're loving people, and I know we've maybe lost connection with who we are sometimes, and but we are connected, and our community is pulling together, and those who are not, who are not Vincentians are pulling together, and our Consul General Fitzhuggins, he's working really hard, and we're sending down supplies, and everyone in the community is working hard. You know, our whole consulates, we're blessed. I mean, Consul General, not just in Toronto, but around the world, everyone's working hard. And we're grateful. We're grateful for all your love, and we're grateful for all your support, and please don't stop. And it's okay to be posting stuff, what you're doing. I don't see anything wrong with that. As someone who works in media, as an actress, we get paid a lot of money to drink something, or to wear something, or to be somewhere, because it's a way of advertising. It's a way of bringing highlighting what's happening, like by you posting and showing people what you're doing to help out, can motivate and encourage someone else, to do the same. That's just the way it is. As long as it's coming from a good place, as long as it's coming from love, and not from, a place where you just it's selfish. But if it's coming from love, and letting people know that, hey, you can do it too. But I just want to say thank you to everyone. I just want to send my love to my family in SVG. We're all one. We beat from the same heart. I want you to stay loving, stay prayed up, because only God Almighty can be our shield. Be kind to one another, because this is where our spiritual love and our spiritual vibration has to rise for us to all get through this. Stay blessed. You and SVG, we love you. We think of you all the time. It's everything's gonna be great. And you have us here. You have everyone around the world. I know it's hard, but stay prayed up, stay blessed, stay prayed up. God Almighty can protect and change anything, but I love you. Paradise Nicole signing off.